didn't wake beside a fairy tale. No silver mirror, no enchanted veil. Just morning light on bruised and calloused hands, and a heart still learning where she stands. But something in the ache began to glow, a quiet fire only I would know. They tried to drown me in my own despair, said roses don't grow wild without care. I grew from stone, I bloomed from bitter ground, made gold from every sorrow that I found. Let every wound become a battle song. A princess learns that she was never wrong. Through every fire I didn't choose, through every love I stood to lose, I held the grace while I was burning through. Fire and grace, I am both, storm and stillness, scar and oath. I didn't need a crown to know my worth. I am the fire and the grace of this earth, not made by kingdoms, thrones, or gilded lace, made by fire and by grace. I found my throne inside the quiet dark, in every hand that sheltered one small spark. The ones who stayed when I was not enough, they wove me whole from fragments of their love. I wear their faith like armor, soft and bright, and I carry every one of them tonight. Fire and grace, I am both, every sorrow, every growth. The crown I wear was never given, earned from every bridge I crossed, from every bridge I burned. Not made by kingdoms, thrones, or gilded lace, made by fire and by grace. Not jewels, not mirrors, not thrones made of stone, but the people who found me when I was alone. If being a princess means standing the flame, then I was always royal before I knew my name. Fire and grace, I am both, in this world of ash and hope. Found my power in the names no one recalls, stood in every ruin and refused to fall. When I chose to rise through storm instead of flee, that's when I became everything I was always meant to be. Not made by kingdoms, thrones, or gilded lace, made by fire placed my story in a stranger's hands, said wait for someone else to understand my worth, the shape of who I'm meant to be, as if my life was theirs to hold for me. I lingered far too long in borrowed light. Tonight I take the pen. Tonight I write. Learned to live inside the lines they drew, a quieter version they could listen to. But underneath the silence lived a vast, a patient kingdom rising up at last. No more permission standing in my way. The hand that gives it is mine to claim. No crown, no word, no decree, just a moment waking up in me. I feel it breaking. I am finally free. Sovereign, I speak my name, no longer bound inside another's frame. I am the fire, I am the will to live. My throne is built from all I choose to give. No one crowned me, I crowned myself. Sovereign, I've fallen down to places no one sees, still found the strength to rise inside of me. I held a weight no witness understood, and turned my silence into something good. They call me fragile, never saw the truth. Still waters carve their way straight through the stone. Sovereign, I know my worth, no longer small upon this borrowed earth. I am the author of the life I own. Every breath I take has built this throne. No one made this kingdom, I did. Sovereign, not for the glory, not for a name, but for the girl who walked through the flames. She never needed saving, she needed time. And every day she chose herself was a step toward the divine. Already hers, already mine. Sovereign, I claim this life. Every scar, every tear, every fight. I am the story I have chosen to become. The kingdom and the crown and the only one. Through every doubt that tried to drown me out, I found the voice I couldn't live without. No one crowned me, I crowned myself. Always was. They handed me a story, leather bound, and said, "This is the life that you have found. A heroine who waits beside the door, who does not ask for more than she's allowed for." I read the pages, held them to the light, and found my name, but none of it felt right. The ink was theirs, the paper theirs, the plot, the beginning and the ending that I'd got. But between the lines there lived a different voice, quieter than fear, but louder than their choice. I turned to the last page, then turned beyond, and found the blank white space I always longed. The blank page was never the enemy. It was always the beginning of me. No one writes this life but me. Is blank, and it is mine, unwritten. I've written chapters no one else will see, the nights I fell apart in privacy, the loves that didn't last beyond the draft, the cells I tried and gently put to rest. But every word I wrote was fine. The author has arrived, and she is not afraid tonight. Unwritten. This is mine. Always was. They said the quiet ones don't make the thrones, that power comes to those with louder bones. I watched the noisy ones consume themselves, and tended to my garden by myself. In softness, there's a strength they never learned, the kind that isn't taken, only earned. I've held the hands of people breaking down and asked for nothing back. No throne, no crown. I've spoken truth in rooms that would not hear, and planted seeds where I would not be near to see them bloom, and that was always fine. The quiet kingdom was already mine. They mistook my stillness for surrender, but still water runs the deepest and the tender. Truth is, I have always held the center. The quiet kingdom, this is mine, built from patience, love and time. You can keep the noise, the thrones, the burning stage. I have reigned in every room at every age. Gentleness was never weak, it was the crown, the quiet kingdom. I've been the one who stayed when others fled, who made the space where comfort could be spread. I've loved without the need to be the most, and found my power wasn't loud, a ghost of thunder, no, but like the steady rain, the kind that feeds the roots and fills the plain. The quiet kingdom, this is home, where I was never truly alone. Every seed I planted in the dark and cold became the sovereign story I was told. My strength was never loud, it was the ground, the quiet kingdom. You called my softness hollow, I found my voice. A kingdom built on kindness never falls, because it lives inside the quietest of halls. The quiet kingdom, this is mine. Every tender act a golden line. Not every crown is forged in fire and stone. Some are grown from seeds of love you've always sown. I was never small, I was the ground, the root beneath the storm that holds the whole world down. Gentleness was never weak, it was the crown, the quiet kingdom. The quiet kingdom always was. Always was. came apart in pieces no one named. Each fragment of me scattered and unnamed. I looked for who I was in empty rooms, in mirrors full of silences and fumes. And then the strangest miracle began. The ones who loved me brought me back again. A word that found me in my darkest night, a hand that held the lantern to the light, a laugh that made me briefly feel like me, a letter left that set a memory free. I wasn't rebuilt by my own hands alone. A river rises from more than one stone. I was the water, scattered, lost and thin, until the love of others led me in to who I always was and now begin. Rise like rivers, strong and wide, gathered from 1,000 lives inside. I was broken, then I was remade from every love that didn't let me fade. I rise not alone, I rise like rivers rise, carried home. I wear them like a river wears the rain. Each one becomes the current in my veins. The ones who stayed when I was hard to love, the ones who spoke my name from far above. The noise of my own fear, they are my tide. I rise because of them, they are inside. I rise like rivers deep and clear, made from everything and everyone held dear. I was scattered, then I was reclaimed by every hand that ever spoke my name. I rise not alone, I rise like rivers rise, carried home. To every voice that found me in the flood, you are the current running in my blood. I didn't rise alone, you carried me to shore, and now I rise for you as I was rose before. Rise like rivers fast and bright, born from darkness, flowing toward the light. I was broken into 1,000 scattered streams, and love gathered me back into my dreams. I am not alone in who I am. every hand that ever helped me stand. I rise not alone, I rise like rivers rise. Carried home. The night has been so long, I've lost the count, and hope feels like a word without a mouth. I've held this room together with my hands, while everything I built came loose from plans. But something in me will not let me stop. A small voice saying, hold on, don't let drop. I know the ones who didn't make it through, I carry them in everything I do. Their courage lives inside my ragged breath, a gift passed on through sorrow and through death. They didn't get to see their morning come, so I will stand here reaching for the sun. I don't need to understand the why, I only need to make it to the sky, turning pink the hour before goodbye tonight. Before the light, I kept the flame. In every hour I had no name for pain. I didn't need to see the sun to know that darkness always ends, the rivers flow. Before the light, I chose to stay, and that was everything. If you are in the dark and can't see through, I want you to know I was there too. The night I thought would never end, it did. The morning I stopped hoping for arrived, not because I was brave or strong or right, but because I stayed to see the light. Before the light, we kept the flame. In every hour that had no name, we didn't need to see the sun to know that darkness always ends, the rivers flow. Before the light, we chose to stay, and that was everything. exists, you cannot see it yet, but it exists, and so do you. Before the light, I kept the flame and learned that staying was my greatest name. I didn't conquer, I simply chose to stand, and morning reached and took me by the hand. The light arrived because I stayed to see, and staying was the bravest part of me. Before the light, I chose to stay, and that was everything. Before the light, before the light, I stayed. I stayed. Her name was never written anywhere, but she made room for me in every prayer. She carried what the century required, and left her courage in me when she tired. I walk on ground that she made soft for me, a path worn down by hands I'll never see. In seasons nobody would praise, in quiet rooms and long forgotten days. They bore the weight of worlds inside their hands, and whispered strength to daughters, not demands. Their grief became my ground, their love my stone. I am not new, I'm ancient, and I'm whole. In every doubt I've carried to my knees, I feel them standing in the ancient breeze. Daughter, you were never here alone. I am the mother of mountains, the daughters who came before. Their love is the ground beneath me, their strength is what I'm made for. I carry them in every step I take. They build me, I will not break. And what I built today is someone's past, a future daughter reaching for the mast of something I've planted in the ground. The chain of women, endless, vast, profound. I am the bridge between the gone and new. I carry them the same way they carried me through. We are the mothers of mountains, the daughter, the yet to come. Our love is the ground beneath them, our strength is what they'll run from. We carry them in everything we've done. We built them, we will not be undone. the archives. But we were here. Every unnamed mother, every daughter's tear became the mountain that you stand on. Here, I am the mother of mountains, the daughters who came before. Their love is the ground beneath me. Their strength is what I'm for. Carry them in everything I face, and I will leave my strength in every daughter's place. In every daughter's place. We are the mountains. We were always here. We built each other, and we have no fear. Mother of mountains, we were always I used to think I'd finish and be done, arrive at who I was beneath the sun, and rest there like a portrait on a wall. But I kept changing, and I didn't fall. I bloomed in winter, opened up in rain, and I understood the growing was the game. I'm not the person that I was last year, and that's not loss. It's proof that I was here. Each version left a gift inside the next, more rooted, more courageous, more complex. I'm not unfinished, I am fully now, a seed that's always been the bough. Was a story someone told. The truth is I was always bold enough to keep becoming still, and that's the goal. Becoming, never finished, never done, always already underneath the sun. I'm not on my way to me, I'm here, alive and growing and completely clear. This is not the journey, this is the joy. Becoming. I've shed the selves that no longer fit right, and honored them before I said goodnight. They weren't failures, they were who I was, and being who I was what it does. It leads you to the next and better thing, the version of yourself still blossoming. Becoming, each new self a gift, each season is a necessary shift. I'm not on my way to me, I'm here, and every year I'm more of what I revere. This is not the journey, this is the joy. I've stood at every door and felt the cold of threshold after threshold, left and bold, enough to knock and brave enough to leave, when what was offered wasn't what I'd grieve to miss. But this one holds my breath, because the step I take here feels like death and birth at once, the very last reserve of every shred of courage I've preserved. I know the math of every time I've knocked, the ratio of doors that weren't what they were locked to hold. But walls don't tell the truth about the next one, and I have the proof I'm still here, which means the worst I feared was always survivable. I've cleared every dark before I'll clear this one. I raise my hand, I've only just begun. My hands are shaking and I'm knocking anyway, because everything I am has led to this day. The last door is the one worth every price I've paid. The last door, I'm standing here, hands trembling, but the path is clear. I've walked through fire to reach this frame. I knock because I know my name. The last door, and I'm not afraid. I'm opening it. I'm opening it. I've brought every version of myself along, the one who failed, the one who stayed too long, the one who learned, the one who finally sees that this door doesn't open without these, without every scar that shaped the hand I raise. Before it, whole and steady through the haze. The last door, and here I stand. Every scar's led me to this hand. I've walked through fire to reach this frame. I knock because I know my name. The last door, and I'm not afraid. I'm opening it. I'm opening it. Every door that closed before was preparing me for this one. Every no that I survived was building me for this one. I am ready. I am ready. I am here. I am here. I am ready. I am here. I am here. The last door, and it opened wide, and everything I am walks inside. I've walked through fire to reach this frame. I knocked because was no crowd the night I made it through. No one was watching, only me and you. The darkness and whatever kept me whole. When everything was pulling at my soul, I didn't conquer, I just didn't fall. And some days that's the bravest thing of all. They'll write the stories of the ones who shone, the famous victories and the great unknown. But no one writes the ordinary war of making it from Wednesday to Thursday's door. I know what it cost me just to eat, to sleep. I know the promises I had to keep, with no one there to witness, just myself. And still I showed up, that's its own kind of way. You don't have to be triumphant to be brave. You only need to be here this side of the grave. You are here and barely, that's enough. If all you did today was not give up, that is the bravest thing I've ever known. The smallest act of staying, you're not alone. I count the ones who made it through the night with no applause. They are my fiercest allies. Still standing after all of it. And it is the most extraordinary thing I have ever witnessed. A human being who refused to stop. Still standing after all of it, after everything that broke and didn't fit. No one crowned us, no one even knew, but we are here and we are standing. We came through the ordinary war that no one saw was the greatest act of all. Still standing, still standing, still standing, still standing. We're here, still standing, still here. lose the thread. The self I thought had led me here is gone by noon. And all the old familiar fears return to pace the halls of my mind, as if the work I did had left no mark. I used to think forgetting was a fall, that slipping back meant failing after all. But now I understand what spirals mean, not backwards, only deeper in between. The layers of the self that need the time to be held gently before they learn to climb. Would I speak to someone I love this way? Tell them they have failed because they lost their place today. No, so why do I not deserve the same grace? When I forget, I hold myself the way I'd hold a friend who's had a harder day. I say the things I'd say to someone dear. You are not broken, you are simply here in the becoming, and that's enough. When I forget, I choose to love. Dear one who has forgotten, here's the truth. Your worth is not a wage paid for your proof. You do not need to earn the right to rest. You do not need to shine to be your best. You are already the version I'm proudest of by far. When I forget, I hold myself the way I'd hold the ones I love on harder days. I say the things I never thought I'd say. You are not failing, you are on your way. The becoming, and that's enough. When I forget, I choose to love. The grace you pour on those you love was always meant for you as well. The patience in your open hands, let it be yours. Let yourself be held. The tenderness you freely give was never only theirs to keep. You are allowed to be this soft. You are allowed to breathe, to rest, to weep. You have always been allowed. When I forget, when I hold myself the way I'd hold the dearest friend upon their hardest day, I say, you are not broken, you are whole, you are enough, exactly as you are, dear soul. The grace you give to others, take it now. It always was yours too. When I forget, I choose to love myself when I forget. When I forget. I thought my story was my own alone, a kingdom only I could call my home. And then I looked across, and there you stood, the same fire, the same grace, the same deep wood of everything that shaped and scarred and grew. And what was mine became the whole of you. The rivers that you rose from, I know those. The mountains that you carry, I've climbed those. The dark before the light, you kept the flame. I held that dark and kept that flame the same. We are not strangers, we were never far. We were always one kingdom in many stars. Alone we were the fire, alone the grace. Together we are every sacred space. We are the kingdom, and we claim our place. Held the quiet rooms and kept the vow. We stood before the mountain, taking the bow of becoming, of surviving of the night, and chose each morning to reclaim the light. No throne required, no crown, no golden name, just hands that found each other in the flame. We are the kingdom, built from fire and from grace. Rivers and the tide, we are the kingdom, and we stand We always were. We are the kingdom. We always were. Woke up with a crown pressed in tangled hair, sunbeams on my shoulders, hope in the air. Tiny bruised hands holding big wild dreams, a world spinning stories bigger than they seem. Silent wishes whispered to the sky. Was I born for thrones, or just learning to fly? People said you walk like you own the stars, but they don't see the